GWM Malaysia has introduced the Ora 07, or some of them call it the Ora Zero Seven. Now this is basically adding to GWM Malaysia's product lineup. For very long, GWM Malaysia only had the Ora Good Cat in its product lineup. This has expanded it, and it's also the first sedan model from GWM for the Malaysian market. However, before I go further, quick word from our sponsor. Loyalty programs are great, but don't you just hate it when you lose the card or you forget to bring it and then you end up losing out on all those points? Well, BH Petrol has an ingenious solution to it. Rather than coming up with a card, they have launched the BH Petrol e-card application, and it's available in both Android as well as for iPhones. What this does is you basically pour as you normally would, pick up the receipt and simply scan it. You get 1 point for every litre that you spend. And it has a lot of exciting products that you can actually trade your points in for. Right now, with BH Petrol's e-card loyalty program, I don't have to worry about losing my card or even losing out on my loyalty points, making BH Petrol's e-card loyalty program the right choice. Now there are two variants available for the Malaysian market. One is the long range Ultra and the other the performance model. The long range Ultra utilizes a single motor that sends powers to the front wheel, and it is rated at 204 PS and 340 Newton meters of torque. It sees off the 0 to 100 sprint in 7.9 seconds and tops out at 170 kilometers per hour. It also has 5 driving modes: normal, sport, well-being, individual and eco. And then there's the performance model. The performance model, as its name suggests, focuses more on performance. It utilizes dual motors, making it basically an all-wheel drive machine. It offers 408 PS and 680 Newton meters of torque. It has a WLTP range of 440 kilometers, sees off the 0 to 100 kilometer sprint in 4.3 seconds, and has a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour. Now, of course, you cannot talk about an EV without talking about charging. Both cars utilize an 83.499 kilowatt-hour ternary lithium battery, and they can use AC charging capability of 11 kilowatts, and DC charging is rated at 80 kilowatts, 88 kilowatts to be exact. Charging time with the 11 kilowatt AC charger will take about 15 hours to charge from 0 to 100, where else if you can find a DC charger, it will take you about 32 minutes to charge up from 30 to 100%. Now, as far as design goes, it really does look like an elongated version of the Ora Good Cat. Well, that's not a bad thing either, but it really does have some Porsche design elements to it. It really does have some Panamera elements to be exact. Now, the long-range version runs on 18-inch wheels, where else the performance model runs on 19-inch wheels. Now, if you come to the back, even the spoiler looks uncannily like that from a Porsche Panamera. And besides that, I mean, I don't think I can find a bad angle to it. It's undoubtedly a good-looking car, but design is always subjective. You may like it, I'm not sure. As for storage space, you get a 333-litre boot space. And from here, it really doesn't look all that big. And no, you don't get a spare wheel. You don't get a spare wheel. And just in case you're wondering, no, you do not get a frunk. Now let's go jump inside, check out how the interior looks like. Now this is the first time I'm taking a seat in the Ora 07, and I just gotta say this, that I love how Chinese car designers just take inspiration from everything. This, if I'm not mistaken, looks like something that came off a Bugatti or a Koenigsegg or something. I definitely know there's a supercar that is designed that has this design element. that aside, it looks really cool. The interior is such a nice place, there's no doubt about it. Wow, you get a massive panoramic roof. This is gonna burn my head, but yeah, it's huge. This panoramic roof is just massive. Anyway, very nice place to be in. You get a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster, a 12-inch infotainment screen. You get a 11-speaker infinity sound system. It just looks really nice and looks really grand in here. It looks and feels very premium. And space is quite decent as well. I mean, I can easily get comfortable in this car, no doubt about it. And that's one thing that I actually am quite blown away by. The quality, the design looks very cool, and overall fit, finish, I'll reserve final judgment until I actually drive this thing. But as a first impression, it's actually a very nice car. Now let's go check out the back. I just got to point out that even the carpets feel plush, feel really nice. It's very thick carpets. And this is just wow. And it doesn't look like you're gonna get anything to cover this for, to keep the sun away. So this, I'm not sure how it's gonna be like over the long run, but it does look really cool. Anyway, even these air conditioning vents look like they came off the previous generation Mercedes-Benz. Very nice. Anyway, you get one type A and one type C USB port, and it's not bad lah. It's quite nice. Thigh support is a little bit on the shallow side, but I can get comfortable. And I really like these frameless doors. They look very cool. Now when it comes to warranty, the Ora 07 is covered by a 6-year or 180,000 kilometer warranty. Besides that, the battery is covered by 8-year or 180,000 kilometer warranty. But besides all of that, GWM is also going to give you a 12-year warranty to cover any rust and corrosion that might happen. And in the event that the state of charge for the battery drops below 70%, GWM Malaysia will replace the battery of your 07 one for one, no questions asked. However, right now, if you are one of the first 500 people to buy a Ora Zero Seven, GWM Malaysia will up the warranty for the vehicle to up to 8 years or 180,000 kilometers, which in my opinion is quite amazing. So that's it guys, our first impression of the Ora Zero Seven. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. As usual, do consider subscribing.